welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my 2022 makeup collection. Obviously all the makeup is next to me, it's in my makeup box, and I'm basically just going to pull them out of the makeup box. So yeah, just a few things. Obviously all my stuff is number 7, it's the only brand of makeup I can wear that doesn't affect my skin. So like before with the cheap stuff, I found that I had eczema underneath my eyes. So yeah, number 7 is the only one I can wear. And then obviously if I get new makeup, so whenever I get new makeup that I haven't already spoken about, or if I just get makeup in general, so if I get any more number 7 makeup, I'll do them in like mini hauls. So yeah. Without further ado, let's begin. So the first thing I'm going to do is this video is going to be primers, foundations, concealers. So let's go. So I'm just going to look for... Okay. Right, so the first thing I've got is this airbrush away colour balancing primer. Obviously this is in their new packaging. Most of my stuff is in their new packaging, and this basically so if you've got redness, it gets rid of it, which I'll say it does. It leaves your face feeling airbrush, which it does with the powder that I use, and yeah, that's what it looks like. So obviously this one, as you can see, because I've already used it, on the bottom of that lid it comes out green. And and normally I use it with this, not that foundation, I use it with this foundation because that one and the hydrating foundation. So the other primer I've got, which actually goes with the other two things with it. So the next thing I've got is, so the other one I've got is the Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Primer. So that's what it looks like. This is my favourite primer by all time. I always repurchase this one. And then obviously I have got the set that, like the other two things that you're meant to wear with it. So I've got the Lift Illuminate foundation and the Lift Illuminate concealer. This is my favourite foundation out of all of them, and this is my favourite concealer. So whenever I run out of these three, I always repurchase them. So yeah. So this one, it feels like a silicone one, whereas the other one feels like it's more like matte. So this is what this one looks like. As you can see from the bottom, it basically comes out clear. So yeah. And normally I do wear this primer for work and this concealer. Right, so now we move on to my foundations. So going off the primer, the first one I've got is the Lift Illuminate Triple Action Foundation. This is in the shade Calico. As you see, mine is quite dirty, sorry, that's the colour. And I have said this before, I have got another shade of this foundation and this concealer in a dark colour, because basically I went on holiday to the Isle of Wight last year, came back, realised that I had a tan, and this foundation, when I put it on, in Calico, was too white, like it made my face look white. So I then had to go to Boots and get another skin test, and I basically had to get a new foundation because I was halfway up from where I was. So yeah, So I have got them, all of my darker products I have got, but they're in a separate makeup bag over there because I can't use them at the moment. Just before I carry on, everything that all my number 7 stuff is for Boots. You can only get it from Boots, and I will put somewhere on the video, I'll put the prices of everything, or yeah, how much they were, what shades they are, and all of that. So yeah. So the next foundation I've got is this one, which again I've got in the cool beige, which was my darker shade when I came off holiday, the same as Lift Illuminate one was in cool beige. So this is the Stay Perfect foundation. Just looks like that. This is the Calico shade. And obviously I have got the cool beige in a separate bag because I can't wear it at the moment. Yeah, this is probably my second favourite foundation. I do like this foundation, but I prefer my Lift Illuminate one. So yeah. So the last foundation I've got is this one, which I haven't used yet, but I have used it before, so I know what it's like. But I literally brought this, I think last week. Yeah, I think I bought this like last week because I did have this foundation before, and then I ran out of it, so I thought I'd get a Calico. Sorry guys, because it also matches this concealer that I've got here. So this is the hydraluminous moisturising foundation. It looks like that. It's in Calico. So this was different to the Lift Illuminate one, because whereas the Lift Illuminate and the Stay Perfect has like a pump that you have to use, this one is a squeezy one. So yeah, and it's medium coverage, which is good because these are more full coverage. So this one and the Stay Perfect one are more full coverage concealers, whereas this one is medium coverage. So the last things I've got in this video is obviously my concealers. So I've got the Lift Illuminate Triple Action Concealer in Fair. I chose Fair because I thought I could have it brightens my under eyes basically. So it's on this little doe fair. You basically just paint on with the doe fair. So yeah, and this I use for work most of the time, or like a different concealer. But basically I can't wear foundation at work, so I normally use a Lift Illuminate primer with this concealer and the face powder that I'm going to show you in Fair, so that I have a bit more coverage and colour. Then I've got the Hydraluminous Dark Circle Concealer. Just looks like this. It is in the shade 1. So yeah. And I like this concealer because it's different to the other one. So whereas the Lift Illuminate one has a doe fair, the next two, you twist them up. So this one, you twist the bottom of it and the product goes up the tube until it comes out onto this like little sponge thing. Sorry, mine's a bit dirty. And then basically you can either put it on your face with the sponge, or you put it on back of your hand, which is what I sometimes do. So sometimes I put it on the back of my hand and then dab it on my face where I need to put it, and then I blend it in with a beauty blender. So the last one I've got, which is the Stay Perfect Concealer in Calico. Now this obviously goes, well, I don't think it goes with it, but it's perfect. Works very well with the Stay Perfect foundation. And this is the shade Calico. and it's basically like the other one. You twist it up and you could choose the amount of product you want out of it, and then you just do it on your face. The reason why I got calico in this one is because I wanted it to match the foundation, because they don't do shade, like they don't do number shades, they do shades like they do with the foundation, they do shade names, so yeah. So anyway guys, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed. In the next one I'm going to do my powders, bronzers, highlighters, blushes, and yeah, without further ado, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll speak to you guys later. Bye.